Yeah, Hamish gets carted away.
I'm gonna have
Pretty
to spend
much.
the night in the drunk tank.
It's
You're gonna
fine.
have to spend the. It's but you invited a bunch of your friends. They'll be here shortly.
Yep. That's true.
We're gonna get it. If there's a chance, we'll get everyone out.
It's only a night. It's fine.
Right. It's
Yeah.
not like you haven't been there before.
Oh yeah, no, this is fun.
Bond, Edland, you're sneaking.
Yep.
When they put me in my favorite tank, drunk tank, if any other scrub is in my cot, they gotta go. Prison rules apply.
Why would there be a cot in a bunk? Ugh.
Yeah, they don't usually put cots in drunk tanks. You're lucky if you get a bench to sleep on.
It's true.
Also,
That's
remember,
my-
we're talking 18th century jails.
Yeah, that's my corner.
Find yourself a
With the
nice
hay in it?
corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's your corner. Right.
That one has the most hay in it. That one's mine.
This pile of hay is full of shit. That other pile of hay isn't.
Right. All right. So how are you sneaking? Sneaky.
So when they're distracted, we sneak to
I'm
the other side.
sneaking.
I see. Would you like to make some rolls?
No, we succeed.
A group action makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
I have got an actual prowl of 2, so
I will lead it since I think I can afford the stress. Actually, what's your stress at?
1.
You're actually lower than I am. Would you like to lead this one?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, which one gets stress?
It's
The person who's leading takes stress for everyone that fails.
right.
Okay. So that's fine.
Yep.
I will do that.
And it's only the two of you, so not too much stress, potential stress.
What's the position?
Yeah, okay, so you got set up pretty well, I would say. I want to say
our
risky
gang-
great.
Nice. Our gangs did their jobs.
Well, I mean, yeah, you've
Yeah.
got most of the cops out of the station. You've distracted them by breaking the boat, the ones who are outside. So, yeah,
You want me to
risky
go first?
great.
Oh, I don't care. Whichever way.
Well, I just want to make sure to give it a couple seconds after one of us rolls.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead then.
I think it'll just pop up normally.
Not for the camera.
I guess that's true.
I got a 6.
Oh, nice.
And I got a
Nice.
5, so.
Yeah, so no stress, and
Six
you
counts.
succeed. And there's no complication.
I was about ready to step on a rake, and he stopped me.
That's right. Well, actually, that would be if you took stress.
I know.
But,
Why is
She's like,
there
"Wait."
a rake in the police station?
right. We got to find that damn cat.
Just to get. Yeah.
Everybody, there's obvious.
You know what? I really do want fainting goats now. I think those are probably the beloved pets of this world.
The hot pet item for rich and famous. Absolutely.
Who's the Libertines? The younger sister. What's her name?
Vestine?
Yeah, that's Vestine's. That's Vestine's
Lap
pet.
pet.
Or lap pet.
A miniature painting goat.
Right. Like, oh, look, he's fainting. He's just like me.
Exactly. They both faint on their. They both faint on the fainting couch.
They also they both faint. That's good. They also detect things like epilepsy by fainting.
Oh, that's not
Right.
good. Yeah.
Well, she's fighting the epilepsy off with the black tar heroin.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
she's good.
Fine.
She's good.
Her lap fainting goat. I like it.
Yep.
Obviously, it's Vestine's. Come on.
No, right. Obviously. It's probably got a little bell on.
Right.
It's so cute.
She's definitely into goat play, isn't she?
I
Because
mean,
Because the older sister's pet is Timothy. So
right.
Right.
No, right. She's totally down for that Seder party.
Oh,
She's ready.
Thomas.
Oh, Mr. Tumnus. Oh,
No. I'm her Billy.
I think Mr. Patronus is funnier.
All right.
Just because it debauches a beloved children's story.
Yeah. Fair.
Makes sense.
All right. So yes, you guys sneak into the police station, the Bluecoats headquarters. Of course, the first thing that is immediately inside that sort of thing would be the booking area. You know, since they're bringing people in from the barge.
Sure.
So I guess I should ask at this point, how are you guys dressed and how are you blending in and
Well,
how are you gonna?
I wanted to talk about bringing blue coat uniforms
I am wearing a black and white
because we've done that
striped sweater,
before.
a little domino mask,
Okay.
like
A little black
fisherman's
beanie?
hood. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
And
bringing
are you
him in.
saying robble when
Yes.
you do it? Excellent. No one would possibly suspect.
So, flashback. We can definitely get you the files. We need some uniforms.
All right.
Now, of course,
Let's-
one thing you have to do, Hamish, is
Mhm.
quickly take the uniform off while you're in the water.
Oh no, absolutely. Actually, my uniform was stored in my pack.
Yeah. You know, before he jumped into the water, he had to, you know, take
He left
off
his pack.
his coat and, you know, just revealed his, you know, his white.
The undershirt.
Yeah.
My wife
His
statuette
wife. His wife beater.
Yeah, your wife beater.
No, you weren't wearing that. You were wearing like long johns. So you
Yeah.
just got your
Yeah.
long
I
johns.
was wearing long johns.
I think he's
Right.
He's a dock worker. He could easily have been wearing a wife beater.
Yeah.
And I have a statuesque figure. Also, check out all these scars. Oh.
Chicks dig the scars. Not in this age, actually, probably. But
So, police uniforms, blue coat uniforms. 2?
Well, officially we had 3, but you know we only really need 2 now.
No, I mean 2 stress as a flashback to get those.
Okay. For both of us? I mean, 2
Um,
stress for one of us to get both our uniforms?
yes, that's how that works.
Yeah, or you could split it.
I'm willing to take one of them.
Okay, I'll do 1 too.
Okay, so you've got uniforms. That will certainly help make you look.
I also have a fun cover identity, so I can, produce
If it
a badge and
if it
whatnot
gets
if it
to
comes
the
down to it.
deception, then yes.
I actually
You've
have
got
I actually have a dot display. I forgot. I got one of those.
you've got the best chance of getting out of it.
Pulling this off.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, you guys need to act like you belong.
Yes,
So
I'm good
Okay,
at that.
then I act like a proper cop. Disdainful.
Beat a
ignoring
black person.
everyone.
I just hit somebody who's being brought in for to lock up for my billy club just real quick.
I turn around and punch you. Don't you hit me, you mother. Oh wait, no, sorry. Sorry,
I
wrap
just
him
wrap-
about the knees and shoulders.
So I just grab a punch him.
Uh-huh. All right. Oh, what does that sound like?
You could have just made the donut joke.
Right. Sway. I mean, it sounds like sway.
Here we go.
Because this is disguise.
Group action.
Although it is, well, I don't know.
We're not talking to anybody. We're just, we just need to.
Yeah, I mean, there's this.
See, unfortunately, I think he might still be right on that.
It might still be
I
Sway.
don't think Edlund is going to be acting like a cop. He's still going to be kind of shuffly.
That's what I'm thinking. It's more like body language and, looking like that you have a purpose. You're not just milling around and kind of confused.
Bond knows where he's going. We knew from the rose. He told us.
Right.
Damn
It's
you,
more about-
Edlund. Damn you,
more
you,
about selling that.
you
And also,
skittish little son of a bitch. No.
the only other skill that would make sense to me would be consort. I mean, that's connections from your
Yeah,
past.
it's the exact same skill I have. So
Well, I actually have a dot in consort.
I have consort and sway. So
Although it does, it could be a group sway. Honestly, I mean, it definitely sounds like it. You both need to act like cops, and
but he has 0 dice, so I don't think that's good for us.
Well, it actually is good for you. It's better than rolling individually.
Well, he could assist me. Well, I guess he'd have to make his own roll still.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Does my find cover identity help in this instance?
No, it would help you if you were discovered,
Okay.
but not necessarily in this situation. However, you got uniforms. You know, you look like you blend in.
Okay.
Right. So
Is that worth a bonus die or just a better effect?
I think it's probably just going to be a greater effect. Or I'm thinking about making it controlled. 2. Because that could be a way to go.
Could be.
Yeah, I actually think that'll work.
That means if it fails, there's less of an effect.
Right. It's
right?
basically you just have to try a different approach.
Okay.
So, what sway and what is it?
It's going to be controlled standard.
Okay.
And yes, it's sway. Who is leading?
I'll lead this.
Okay.
Oof, 6.
Look at that.
Boom.
You might get away with it. Oh, you do get away with it, but you'll take a stress.
Yep, there it is.
You keep on slapping my hands.
Right.
Stop it.
Stop doing that.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Yeah, you smell like weird unguents or something when you walk by, and everyone's kind of like,
No,
We
no,
had a
this is
raid
what we'll go with.
We raided one of the physicers. It got messy.
No, just go. Just say I'm the one cop in the TV shows. The one that's seen too much. Maybe part of a cult investigation squad. So he's all.
Did he just freeze?
he just froze.
Okay. Okay, repeat that because you froze.
Yeah, he
I did.
froze. Yep.
Yeah.
Be the weird cop that was, the occult investigator. So he's seen too much, or he's all skittish.
Oh, well, there
Yep,
you go.
Yep.
That's good. That's
The
good.
one that everyone else in the station dismisses
Right.
as being a ridiculous fool. Until, of course, it all turns out to be true.
Yep.
Right.
But it's not that time yet.
You people continue on. I've got to go upstairs and see what fell.
Okay.
Something fall.
It was a baby.
Don't drop your pitcher.
I'll drop the baby.
Don't drop the baby.
Okay. So, you guys get up in the station. You get all up in that station.
Oh yeah. All up, like to the base.
Yeah, all the way to its base. No, you came into, the booking area, like I said, and you can, very quickly just walk through the gate, walk past the other blue coats there, give them a little nod.
Yep.
Doff your cap to them, whatever blue coats do. I don't know.
And a doff of the cap to you, sir.
And a doff of the cap to you.
I gave him a friendly Billy Club salute. Then hit him in the head with it.
A friendly Billy clubbing.
No. This is why we can't have nice things.
A good old friendly Billy clubbing. Yeah. And then you can get into the station itself. It is night, so once you get past the initial area, it's
Pretty dead.
deader. I mean, there are still people working. I mean, there's, people coming in. There's got to be paperwork filled out.
As
all
long
that
as
sort
they're
of
really
thing.
paying attention to us, that's okay.
Right. But they're in their offices. They're not, running through the hallways and that sort of thing. And of course, you know where Bowman's office is because you were.
Does LaRose know the combination?
No.
Was that something he provided? Okay.
Nope.
I wasn't sure if you were safe cracking or not. So.
Well, that was going to be my next thing because you get up to Bowman's office and get in, and he's not there because it's the middle of the night. He shares his office with a couple other people. There's
Okay.
other desks in there. No one's in there, but there is, of course, a safe under his desk.
All right, Edlin, see that safe. I'll look through these desk drawers and see if there's anything worth taking.
I grab my fine tinkering tools
Get to work on that safe.
and get to work on that safe.
All right. So we're doing tinker or wreck?
Wreck is the secondary. I'm tinkering now.
Okay.
If this doesn't work out, we're wrecking it.
All right.
I'm just trying to pick a lock.
I am
Shit.
rifling through desk drawers and seeing if there's any, anything valuable or any good, like, incriminating paperwork.
You find his secret chocolate drawer.
Well, I read that immediately because chocolate must be worth a lot of money.
Okay, but he'll of course immediately be alerted that someone's been in his desk if his chocolate is missing.
That's true. I
His
take
safe
I
is
take
going-
I
his
take a
safe
square.
is going to be open.
You could shut it, which
Right.
you've done.
He's still going to assume someone's been at his desk.
Only if he opens the safe and it's missed. Nothing's there. Yeah.
He's eventually going to open the safe.
Well, sure. I take a square of chocolate. It's delicious.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Wow, this is shit chocolate.
Yeah, I mean it's made from like carob bean and
This isn't even the real stuff.
right. They can't get the real stuff. He's on a cop salary. Come on.
Well, I guess he's not on the take.
Edland. You were gonna roll tinker, right?
Yes. Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, and Spy.
Okay, is anybody gonna help you, or are you going to push yourself, or take a devil's bargain, or what you gonna do?
1 second. The camera's
I
just messed up on me.
I can assist, but it's probably one of the last times I can assist because I am up there on stress now.
Well, I've still got a 2 tinker, so I'm not bad at it. So I am actually going to push myself. I'm actually going to focus.
Whoa, what is going on?
Is that 1 or 2 for stress?
It's 2.
It's 2 to push yourself.
It's 1 for me. 1 to assist, 2 to push yourself.
Yep.
Okay, what is the positions?
No one knows we're here. This seems controlled, right?
I mean, yeah, you're pretty much just gonna have to. You'll just fail at opening the safe, so it kind of feels controlled. I would say that it's probably going to be standard, though. You've got fine tools, but they're a tier higher than you.
The tier, only 1? Aren't they 2 tiers higher than us?
Are they 2 tiers or just 1?
I mean,
Oh,
doesn't
you're
matter.
not. You're not tier 2 yet.
Yeah,
are
it
you?
doesn't matter. But they are definitely 2 tiers higher, I think.
I was thinking you guys were tier 2, but you're actually not yet, are you?
Yeah, we need another
Okay.
adventure or 2.
So yeah, yeah, they're 2 tiers higher than you. So standard.
So -1?
No, not -1. It'll
It,
just
ju-
standard
it just makes it standard instead of great. Because
Yeah.
normally you get great effect because you have
Oh, I
fine
see.
tools.
because you have fine tools, right?
How'd we do? 5?
5.
That's good.
That's a success. Actually, that's not true.
How is it not true?
No, that is true. That is true. I was just reading this wrong. Okay, so yes, that is a success. You get a minor complication, so I'm thinking your tinkering is going to be pretty obvious later on when there's an investigation, perhaps performed by Internal Affairs.
That's fine. We have stolen out of the... It's going to be obvious when they open it and there's nothing in it.
It's obvious, but he could have thought that someone had the combination or the key
No,
and got
it's
in.
actually worse. I'm sitting there, then I start giggling.
You leave a lockpick in there.
Nope.
Right?
Set a bomb in there. Put the
Oh.
trigger on the door.
Oh, good.
Well, maybe that complication don't matter then.
Right. Maybe he's just dead.
He might be. That won't raise suspicion at all.
Hey,
No, but you do get it open, and there are papers in there. In fact, there's like 3 or 4 files that he's got in there.
take them all. I'd make sure one of them does have, it mentions her name or whatever, that
Yes,
investigation. Just making sure he didn't stick it somewhere else.
No, there is a folder in there that's just gray cloaks.
As a benefit, when we take them all, they also won't know like who had the motive to come here. It could be any of those groups.
So I take them, I put them in my bags. Then I start giggling and look up at Vaughn.
What?
I reach into a pouch and pull out a small bomb.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, rig the door. Yeah.
Yep. So I then spend time rigging the explosions to the door. Now it should still. Now it's a case, so it's not going to go through the safe itself. But as soon as it opens, the explosion is pretty much going to go that way.
When you say door, you're talking the safe.
Safe
right?
door.
Safe
Yes.
door.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a what do you call that? A controlled blast.
Yes.
Yeah. It will be definitely aimed at the person who opens it,
So
and not to the room as a whole. Although,
paper
depending
roll.
on what your bomb is, let's roll. See how well you.
So wreck.
Oh, I wish I could be here.
I think it might actually just be your tier, unless you're trying to rig something up special. So I'm thinking it's the quality of the bomb, unless you're doing, like putting sandbags in there to, funnel the blast in a certain way, in which case then it would be wreck, I guess.
Well, it is carefully applied sabotage. Freeze
Yeah.
defenses with force, create distraction and chaos.
Mm-hmm.
So either
Yeah.
way, I am going to mark a gadget. The gadget, of course, shall be a bomb.
Really?
Truly. I'm going to put as big of a bomb as I can in there. Then rig up the door so it'll actually trigger and light as soon as the door opens.
Okay.
What other files were in there?
I'll find out later. It's not like we didn't take them all.
Did I find anything worthwhile in the desks? I didn't look through all of them.
Not really. I mean, he kept all his important paperwork in the safe.
Okay.
I mean, yes, there is other paperwork, cases that he was working on, that sort of thing, but there's no evidence.
Okay.
Just in his desk. He keeps all that locked up. It's internal affairs, they have to.
There's 2 other desks here too, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, I mean they're all internal affairs
Okay.
in here. This is the internal affairs office.
Gotcha.
So what am I rolling? What do you want me to do?
Make a rec roll, and controlled standard, I think.
Think I should stick with 2 dice?
This part doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, but this is the fun part.
It really only matters if you roll, ones.
Right. So yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. Yep. You set it up. It's not going to be as effective as you hoped, but you won't really know that unless you want to hide underneath the desk and wait.
I think about that.
Right.
No.
Hamish,
Yeah.
you are now been placed in the drunk tank, and the next patty barge arrives, and then Bricks and the others are there waiting for you, or they come in.
Yep.
They're like, oh, hey.
Hey, we're drunk. We're drunk. Yeah.
Right. it's a party up in. It's not really a party, but you know.
And drunk Block D.
Now you've got friends in jail with you.
Right. No, absolutely.
All right, now time to establish some jail dominance.
That's right.
That was done before they got here.
But not from the drunk tank. So you got to get into Gen Pop.
It's probably true.
You telling me I can't rape someone in drunk tank?
I mean, you
Sure
can.
It's just not going to
Okay.
help you.
It's not going to help you when you get to Gen Pop.
Oh no, not at all.
Other than the sexual relief it provides.
Right.
That's
I guess
not why you rape someone in prison, Mark.
You
It
just want,
isn't?
yeah.
No.
I mean, it's not like a side benefit.
That it has to be some sort of benefit. But,
Well, sure.
Jim, it's not why you rape someone generally.
Ever?
Edlund and Vaughn. Moving on.
Yeah, let's move.
From
Never
from my
do that.
from my understanding, at least.
Never do that.
Do you guys want to escape from the
Yeah,
blue
we'd
coat
like to
home?
get out now.
Oh, all right.
But I am keeping my eyes open for a way to cause some havoc.
Time for the leaving.
Okay.
Like, say if I could find their armory.
It's actually easier to leave than it is to get in. You know, they're sort of
Right.
keeping an eye on people coming in.
Just remember, we're not
but-
supposed to kill cops.
But there's these nobles at the front desk going on and on about someone having stolen their fainting goat.
Right. Right.
I just want them to do that until they see us, like leave, and then right after we leave, like pull him out of her purse. Just be like, oh, here he is.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, he had just fainted, officers.
He'd fainted in my purse. How silly. I got to look.
Yeah, that probably does happen. But
Right.
so yeah, I mean, you basically just need to leave. I'm assuming you're going to do that the same way you came in, unless you want to.
No, it seems.
Well, we've got our main thing. I think we should try to get Hamish out.
It's
He's
just
in-
a drunk
He's in
tank.
the drunk tank. It's fine. They'll be out in a day.
I kind of look at you. Yes. So the general idea is to get Hamish out and maybe everyone else. Maybe start a little riot.
Hey, you know the rules of this gang. Never leave someone behind.
That is
Actually,
kind of.
I think
I
the
don't
rule
think
here.
that's a rule.
I think the rule Edlin was invoking is never leave a job that you haven't destroyed something.
Right.
It's the police station. I'm trying to not destroy something.
But we actually don't forget. Everyone thinks we have some friends on the blue coats. We don't. We have friends on the gray coats.
Yes.
No, the blue coats do actually like us.
They like us
Bec-
because
Because of our friend in the gray cloaks.
Yes.
But
But that's not the point. They still like us.
right, we need to keep. I'd like to keep it that way. We have enough enemies.
That's true. If you did start causing havoc, you might lose some of that
Right.
friendliness.
We're already almost at war with the ink rakes. We don't need to like ruin any other relationship.
Especially with the cops.
Yeah, the cops. We want them to be friendly. If this was another gang, I would totally let you do whatever you want to do.
okay. I
Wait.
still look for an opportunity though.
Well, you know, I might provide you one depending on what you roll.
All right. Yes, we are leaving the way we came.
Well, let's
all
go out
right,
the front
so-
door.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you can just go out the front door.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Same roll as before. Whatever I said that was.
It was sway. God-forsaken sway.
It was sway. And group action again.
Oh, for Christ's sake, I'm gonna
I
trauma out here trying to.
I will take it this time.
Okay.
I will lead it.
All right. Do you even have Dot and Sway?
No.
Okay. Here we go.
Just
I
follow
will.
me, and I do like a pimp walk.
Mark, can I assist them by causing a ruckus in the booking station that I'm at?
Well, you're not
You
in
know,
the
they're
booking
booking-
station.
oh,
You're,
okay.
you're already
They actually
up in the,
processed me already.
yeah, you're
All right.
up in the drunk tank.
You were in the drunk
All right,
tank.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, I mean, you could cause a riot, but it wouldn't necessarily distract the downstairs people yet.
No, and I don't want to
Can-
cause a riot, really.
Can we
I want to get
assist?
out tomorrow.
Can we assist each other on this roll?
I think so. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything against it. It's a little odd, but there's nothing in the rules that says you can't
Assist a group action roll?
assist a group action, at least that I remember.
Okay.
So, if you want, I suppose.
I'm going to do that
Okay.
so that Chris at least has a real die.
Because you're rolling 0. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
And if Chris
Edwin?
assists me, I'll get 2 dice. We might actually make it out of here.
Can we all do that?
I'll do that.
I got
I-
Devil's
I-
Bargains too.
I
If
won't tell you why I actually agreed to this, but I'll do that.
Okay. Okay.
all right.
So you can hold something over me later.
No.
I don't know. I don't
So
know.
Maybe I can get over stress and get another trauma.
Right.
Awesome. Awesome.
In which case,
I don't want your help. No, no.
in which case, he'll be going down for the crime.
All right. What were the devil's bargains?
Well, I mean, the obvious one is that Edlin sees something shiny that he wants to steal.
Not still.
I mean,
Just
right?
an opportunity.
He sees something shiny that he needs to go play with.
That could
No. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So it is 1 stress to assist, right?
Assist. One
Yeah.
space, yeah.
Okay.
All right. What is this? Risky standard
Um,
or controlled at this point? I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I still think it's controlled.
I mean, we've made no noise in here. We
Right.
still looked the part. So
Right. So I'm gonna say controlled standard.
okay.
Because again, it's if it fails, then someone's going to
5.
ask for papers, and then
Right.
that.
Okay, you
That
got a
might become
5,
risky.
So we got a 5 right there.
which I totally helped you with.
Yes, you
Yep.
did.
Yep,
That was
we did.
totally you.
And
Yep.
we've got a B.
So that's
So-
a fail.
That's a stress to you.
1 stress.
Well, it's not stress to you because the other person didn't fail, right? Or
I don't know. How do group rolls work?
actually,
How do Groupons
Right.
work?
am I totally blanking on that?
How does Groupon work?
Somebody explain this to me. I don't understand Groupon at all.
No. Well, I mean, they give you coupons, but you gotta. Where in the world is in the book is this? Doo-doo-doo.
Okay.
Ah. Where in the world do they talk about group actions? Good Lord.
Okay, lead a group action. Roll for each character participates in the group action. The best single roll counts as the result. Well, that doesn't say what the penalty is. Okay.
No, the best single die.
All right.
So Shane's 5 counts for the group.
No, right. We knew that. It's just whether
We're
Chris
checking the
takes
stress
from
Yeah.
his own action, or is it just
Oh.
other people's actions?
I think he would take stress from his own. It's every
That's
failure.
what we're checking.
That's what I was trying to find, and I can't even find the group. Rolls.
Just for now, I'm going to take a stress.
He really wants to take stress.
We can clarify it later.
I'll look for it while the game continues.
Okay.
In order for the game to continue, the game master should continue.
I don't think that's necessary.
He can't disengage.
Okay. Yes, you have done it. You have gotten out with your blue coat uniforms.
Hooray!
You should really make friends with, like a tailor, because you guys
Use a lot of uniforms.
you guys dress up in a lot of uniforms.
We do.
Hey, Jim. I was going to save this at a great idea, but I'm going to give it to you since I seem to be out.
And a soldier and a spy.
Exactly. Why don't you use a flashback and cuff up the key that LaRose gave you for the cuffs?
Yeah, that's good.
Gonna do that?
Yeah. No. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
He's gonna take the key out of his ass.
Yep.
And,
I have the key in an uncomfortable place, whether I have to vomit that up or.
Okay. That'll be one stress, I think.
Okay. All right.
And then what?
Then
Head out?
stroll out.
I mean, with everyone? You're gonna make it real obvious? You're gonna like try to sneak out, or
okay, I'd say we did the right thing.
Okay.
Actually, before I even do that, Mark, honestly, do people normally just get released the next day?
yeah, I mean it's the drunk tank. I mean, you specifically even set it up so that, like the Baker boys were just disorderly.
Oh,
Right.
So no, I'm not going to even do that flashback. It's fine. I don't mind being the clinker for a day.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you'd already set it up that they were going
Yeah.
to be drunk and disorderly, and then you just joined them essentially. So
I will do that flashback if something crazy happens and we need to get out, but
it may get a little weird when they process your paperwork the next day and then find out that you were never actually arrested.
somebody just screwed up the paperwork. Whatever.
Right, exactly.
That happens all
But
the
you're a
time.
criminal. You have a record. Someone
Right.
screwed up the paperwork.
Right. Someone screwed up the paperwork.
Right. So yeah, you guys can get out, and then the next day, the Fabulous Baker Boys and Hamish will join you.
I make sure there's a celebration hoagie ready. One of those, big.
Sure, absolutely. You've
Table
already got
lengths.
the bread.
Exactly.
I read through the other folders.
Yeah.
Okay. I will come up with those for next time. But at least one of them is Nessa.
Well, I read through it, but then I give it off.
I
Yeah.
read the Nessa one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what you already found out. She
Okay.
was a former blue coat. There were corruption charges brought up. Lord Strangford on the city council was actually the one that prosecuted. She, of course, claimed innocence. There was a whole bunch of people involved. They all claimed innocence, but they were booted out. Lord Strangford still is like hunting them
Okay.
because he believes that they still have information. And that's kind of why Bowman is still kind of after them. Because
Is the Lord hasn't let it go.
right, the Lord hasn't let it go. He hasn't necessarily found out anything other than their normal criminal activities. And of course, there's a fairly decent record of those, but nothing related to the actual case, that got them booted out.
By the way,
Okay.
early that morning, like 5 or so, I go to LaRose with the folder.
Okay.
He goes,
Yeah.
believe you wanted this?
Yes.
And keep anyone you care about away from the offices when he shows up.
Yeah. No one I care about works in that office.
It should be very limited, but whoever opens it is going to have a surprise. It might not last long.
Oh, I wish you guys hadn't done that.
I look at you, stop it. It was easy enough one to open. Or save his life and get him on your side.
Ooh, that's also a good idea.
That is.
That is
Yeah,
actually a good idea.
I'd have to think of a good reason why I would know.
You don't have to know. You could just be like in the safe and knock him away from it when it goes off.
Yeah, that puts me really close to the blast, though. I don't.
Yeah, it's risky, but could be
I look
worth
at
it.
I look at LaRose and say, honestly, it wasn't his best work.
Yeah.
Well, I tossed him the blue coat jacket. You found this discarded. And you started to investigate.
See, the problem is that just points the fingers back at the gray cloaks.
Right.
Or at least, I mean, it doesn't, but to Bowman it will.
It doesn't matter about Bowman much longer.
Well, it may not matter about Bowman, will it? We'll see.
At the minimum, even if he does not die because of it, he is going to be crippled for a while.
No problem. I know a few good candy stripers. Take care of that.
I say it's real easy to off somebody while they're in medical.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And he's
I
got to
look
get
at you.
got.
I know nothing about that.
No.
LaRose also gives you your payment, at the same time.
Excellent.
So
What's the payment? Do we get anything?
3 coin. 3 coin.
For each one of us, or is it for the group?
What?
Nope.
Why don't we all just take a coin?
That's what I was. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
We're
1
gonna-
coin for each.
Okay.
Yeah. And let's do rep and heat and stuff too while we're at it.
Well, I
Alrighty.
have a feeling our heat and rep might depend on one final action of this robbery.
There's an explosion.
Unless this was the state, he was actually about ready to start a week vacation.
He was only 2 weeks from retirement.
God.
No.
Okay, so if you keep the job completely quiet, you earn 0 rep.
Well, I've got to tell you, actually, our biggest tattletale is not here, and I only give out information when it's medically involved.
Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking 0 rep.
Okay.
Let's see about heat though. I'm gonna say that was smooth and quiet with low exposure.
Seemed like.
Does
Yeah.
that sound right?
Yeah.
That's 0 heat. We add +1 heat for a high profile or well-connected target. I'd say that counts.
You could argue that, yeah.
The blue coats. And a heat for if the situation happened on hostile turf.
They're not hostile.
No, they're actually friendly to us.
They actually are.
They would still beat the crap out of us, but
Yeah, but they're friendly.
Yeah, that's a good point. They are friendly with you. So 1 heat.
All right. That was a good.
Because there wasn't any killing involved and you weren't at war with them. That may be your lowest heat ever.
I think it
Yeah.
is. By a long shot, probably.
Yeah. Cool. What's your guys' wanted level?
One.
Sounds good. And what's your heat at?
One.
One now.
Nice. Cool.
We started with 0 heat. It was magical.
Uh-huh.
All right. Cool. So I think that is it for the evening.
we're not going to do
Okay.
advancements.
Experience.
Except we will do that. That was the end of the score. Good criming.
Yay!
Good criming. Good criming.
Good.
Vaughn, do you want to start?
Sure. Let's see here. You addressed a challenge with tracking or violence. The only thing I really did any tracking on was, I scouted out a couple things and I tried to find information on Nessa. So I did do that. I did not address anything with violence this time, though.
Okay.
You express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I definitely did that. Trying to get into the noble quarter, just grinding away at that, while also betraying my street roots.
Mhm.
And then I did not. I don't know.
I'm not even
Struggled-
mad, Bond. I'm just disappointed.
I'm just disappointed, right?
Yeah, and I'm hurt for you because eventually it's gonna hurt you,
Well, sure, but
and you're
It's like
just
a
gonna
kid.
have. And you're
It's
just
like a
gonna have
kid.
to take stripes.
it's like a kid with a stove. You can sometimes you can't tell them ahead of time. They're not going to believe you.
Hold their face down to it until they scream for mercy.
Exactly.
That's not.
That wasn't where I was going, but I like it.
Oh.
That's not normal.
Okay, well, this one's tough. I don't know if I struggle with issues from my vice, or my trauma, but I would say that I would normally have stopped Edmund from putting a bomb in the safe. And because I'm vicious,
You said me.
I was like, cool.
Okay. I think you're on the road to having trouble with your vice in the future, maybe.
Yeah.
But not at the moment. No.
I'll take a couple,
Yeah.
and then I'm good.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna trigger vengeful. I think it's appropriate in this instance because he has been a pain in LaRose's butt before, and that is somebody I care about.
What's the vengeful one again?
You get payback against somebody who harmed you or someone you care about.
It's the additional XP trigger.
Payback.
He's been investigating us. To me, that is payback.
He's been on our butts and especially up LaRose's butt. Who's our our money line.
You get in our business and you get a nail bomb to the face.
And he got a nail bomb and all his information stolen.
Okay. All right. Hamish?
So I'm gonna mark crew XP as well.
For that one, yeah. Cool. Hamish?
Did I address the challenge with violence or coercion? Yes, I did. I punched my gang member in the face when he screwed up, and I then tore apart a boat to solve a problem.
I mean, yeah. I don't know if that counts as violence against the boat, but yeah.
I think that's violence.
There's
violence.
I mean, it can be, but yeah.
I expressed my police drives or heritage or background. Took care of my union business. Argued with Shane a lot about.
Yep.
About just trying to educate him about the.
I mean, he's wrong, but
you can't. No, actually, Shane, you know it's true. You can't take the street out of you. I've seen the cruel glint in your eye when you hold that kid's hand to the stuff. Oh.
I'm just toughing him up.
Right. Exactly. You can't take the street out.
He's got to learn.
Right.
He's got to learn.
And now every time he thinks about it, he'll have that reminder.
And then my gang screwed up my vice, but not really. Not set off my temper, but not really. I don't know.
Yeah, struggling is
Yeah.
Struggling is not being able to get it.
Get it right. Exactly.
Or it causing you problems. Yeah.
Right.
Didn't really cause me problems. And my trauma, I lost my temper, but not too terribly bad. So I'm just gonna leave it.
All right.
I'm one away, but that's fine.
Edland?
Okay, I have a feeling this is going to be a good one for me. Address a challenge with technical skills or mayhem.
Yes.
Multiple times.
Both of those.
Multiple of those, yeah.
Express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I had an entire conversation with that.
So you went to the university and had some beer.
Yeah.
And then, invited him in and been all mad scientist around him and actually appreciated that he approved of it.
True.
Yep.
All of that. Yep.
Yep.
Now, I've been thinking about that. So, I know I've got at least one with struggles with vice or trauma.
Okay.
I'm still using unstable, but I was not quite as unstable as I usually am.
Uh-huh.
But there was still, well, besides the bomb, that's actually kind of the one I'm counting.
Right. You started yelling in the library about raising the dead. That was pretty crazy.
I felt like that was his his beliefs.
But it's also obsessed. My trauma is obsessed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
He has several traumas.
Do you?
Yes,
I've
he's
got
got two.
You're obsessed and unstable.
Third.
That's right. No, stop it.
No, I have to. Because then when I get my third, then when I unleash the glorious visage, havoc will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're all looking forward to it.
Hey, you know what? Next session, I'll have found a new house. That's so convenient.
Okay, so is that it?
So that is 6. So that actually, I'm going to put 4 into playbook, which marks out my playbook.
Okay.
And I can put it any amount, so I can put 2 in my resolve, right?
Sure.
You could, yes.
So I can get it closer to attuned. So I get another special ability.
All right.
You should look at some of the other playbook ones, Chris.
If you notice on the bottom of my sheet, I've actually got one marked.
Nice.
The problem is I've only started.
Oh, can we take other playbooks?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can do it 3 times. You can take veteran 3 times.
Gotcha. I don't have veteran on my sheet, so that was
Okay.
So with the study I've been doing, I don't quite know the technical stuff because I'm not attuned yet, but I'm going to take strange methods.
I just sent it to the chat.
nice.
Yep.
'Cause I'm fancy.
So now with that, I can create anything in the game.
Yep. Yep,
Alchemy,
you sure can.
Sparkcraft, and Arcane. So
Yep.
wait until I make my Sparkcraft Arcane Alchemist bomb. That'll be one of those weird ones with pipe fluids going everywhere and blue sparkles around it.
Right. Okay, so the gang.
I don't think that's safe.
Oh, it's not. Oh, God, no.
All right, the gang. Execute a successful espionage, sabotage, or theft. That was quite successful.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Containment challenges of current station. Yes, we
Yep.
did. Bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one.
No.
Not really, because no one heard about it.
Right.
I mean, LaRose, I guess we could bolster our reputation with him, but that's about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Your reputation could get bigger with him.
So express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew.
Once again, I say we take that twice.
I think we hit that pretty much every time.
Yeah, we do a pretty good job of that.
We argue a lot.
You
and-
guys all avoid me?
Right. The new trend is that
You only
Hamish
go into his labs in pairs.
you only go to up in pairs, and that Hamish tries to talk me down.
Yep.
So yeah, I think we earned that.
Right. Okay.
All right. We get a crew advancement then.
No, we're still two off.
Yeah, you're two
I
away.
thought we were 4
Okay.
away.
No, I've been marking them off as they've been.
Yeah, I've actually
Okay.
been watching Shane
Okay.
mark them. So.
Okay.
So yeah, you're 2 away, but pretty close.
Yeah.
If we can get 3 rep out of the next job, we can tier up, and I think we have enough money to do it now.
So, by the way, Mark, I was reading the thing on the quality weapons,
Uh-huh.
and that's actually better than we thought it was.
How do you mean?
What it does is it increases the effect
Yeah.
of quality. So actually, it does actually stack with fine.
Oh, you're talking about quality.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. I read it today because I was reading over the rules for Sovereignty of Blades.
Yeah.
And what it specifically says it does is increase the effect.
right,
of
but
quality.
Isn't that what fine also does?
Nope. Even in their example, they say instead of +1 effect, you get +2.
All right.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
My pistols are baller then.
But only for personal items.
Yeah, my pistols are baller.
Yeah, right. Like for your personal items, it will increase the effect of your personal items.
If they're already fine, right?
If
'Cause
they're
that's-
already
that's
fine.
the only other way to have fine.
Yes.
I mean, I guess you could go acquire a fine item, but yeah.
Or you can acquire fine gear for your crew, but it doesn't do that. It says only for personal.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Well,
That it?
that's yep.
Bye-bye.
Sweet.
Have
Bye.
a good night.